Something's going on, y'all. Well, I made it to where I park at when I go home. So I want to talk about something for a minute. So I pulled in down there at the Loves, just east of Monroe, Louisiana, and this Loves here has got a lot of fuel islands. It's got like 8, 9 fuel islands. And when I pulled in there was 3 trucks in there. There was a Prime Inc. truck pulled up to the line past the first fuel island, past the first fuel island. And right behind him was this driver in a Peterbilt 389, 379. A 379 is just like mine right there, but mine's a 389. 379's older, just the older version of the 389. But there was a Prime driver, him, and then all the way down at the other end of the fuel islands was a UPS truck. Well, when I pulled in, I'll go ahead and tell you what my plan was. I went down there to the end, the last couple fuel islands. And like I said, there was 8 or 9 fuel islands here. I went down there at the end, and I'll go ahead and tell you, I was going to get fuel, and I was going to pull up to the line, and that's where I was going to take my 30-minute break. Now keep in mind now, I wouldn't do that during the daytime because there's more trucks on the road, more trucks coming in and out there getting fuel. I wouldn't pull up past the pumps to do a 30-minute break. But at 1 o'clock in the morning, hell yeah, I will. Because it don't make no sense to go off. They wouldn't know where to park no way. I mean, there was trucks parked out in the driveway. But like I said, including me, there was 4 trucks in there. Well, I pull up, get my fuel, and I see this guy in this 379 at the first pump behind the Prime truck talking to the Prime driver. They're kind of talking at a distance. I ain't think nothing about it. Well, I pulled on up after I got my fuel. And set my clock to off duty and showed, taking a 30-minute break. I opened my driver door and it sounded like somebody was standing there talking to me, at a normal voice. Well, when I looked around, actually what it was that guy in the 379 down there hollering at the Prime driver. All the way down. I can hear him all the way. I was in like the, I can't remember what pump I was on, but they wasn't but 1 or 2 on my right side, towards the end. So I was all the way down there at the end. This dude was hollering at this Prime driver that he was telling him that he was a damn rookie, and see what else he say, that rookies piss him off and all this shit. And I was thinking, what the fuck? So I get out of the truck with my coffee cup because I'm going there to give me a cup of coffee and while I'm taking my break and all that. And I leave my phone in the truck. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have got it and recorded his ass. But I left my phone in the truck. But yeah, he was hollering all that bullshit at him. And the reason for it is because the Prime driver, I don't know if he got fuel or not, but he pulled up to the line and was taking his 30-minute break. Now, like I said, it's 1 o'clock in the damn morning. Nobody there but us 4. The Prime truck, 379, me, and a UPS truck. Well, I get closer to them and they walk, all this shit, and the dude in the 379 is calling the Prime driver an idiot and all that for pulling up and taking his 30-minute break. And this dude is, he's hollering. He's fucking just hollering. And I woke up, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said nothing. Maybe it wasn't even my damn, I mean, it really wasn't none of my business. He wasn't talking to me. But the prime driver wasn't saying nothing. You know, he was a young dude, you know, you could tell that, you know, he hadn't been really driving long. But he was just standing there listening to this dude hollering. So I walked by and I told him, I said, man, chill out. It ain't that big a damn deal. There ain't the four of us here. Well, these motherfuckers out here blocking up the damn fuel islands and taking the 30-minute breaks on the fuel islands and all that. And I said, well, with all due respect, I mean, you did pull up behind him when all these other fuel islands was open. You didn't have to pull up. What it was, he was just lazy and didn't want to, he wanted to pull up to the first pump because he didn't want to walk. You know, it would have killed him to pull up at the second pump to walk inside. I mean, it would have killed him. So he was trying to get as close to the building as he could. I mean, yeah, granted, the prime driver, you know, he could have, if he was going to take his 30-minute break, he could have come on down, you know, towards the end of the pumps to take his 30-minute break. But I mean, it wasn't that big a damn deal to get that pissed off about it. But because there wasn't nobody there but us, so it wasn't that big a damn deal to get that pissed off about the prime driver taking his 30-minute break. And you would have thought I stabbed his ass in the back when I told him, well, guess what I'm doing? I got my damn fuel and I pulled up and I'm taking a 30-minute break. You would have thought I stabbed him in his back. He got pissed, he threw his hands up. This is what the fucking trucking industry's coming to. Oh, you motherfuckers out here doing this, that, and the other. I just walked on in. And the prime driver did too. He come in there and well, he went, done his own thing. I guess he went to the bathroom or something. I went and got me some coffee and all that shit. Well, I guess the prime driver, I guess his brake was about up. Because when I walked back out there, you know, he was gone, and so was Mr. 379. He was gone too. But you know, taking a 30-minute break at the fuel island, I don't see no problem with it. Whenever it's 1 o'clock in the morning and nobody's there. You know, nobody's in the fuel island. Because there wasn't no place for me to pull out and park, or the prime driver to pull out and park. So I don't see what the hell the big deal was. I wasn't moving. I'd be damned if I was going, I don't know, that the prime driver, he didn't, I don't know if I guess he just didn't want to get no confrontation with the dude, you know, because he was pissed. He was an older man, had long hair, long white hair, and a ponytail, you know, long beard, all that shit. Drove a 379 with a flatbed, you know. He'd been out here 150 years and knows everything. But I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have stuck my nose in, I don't know. I was just trying to help the guy out because he was standing there getting his ass chewed out for no reason. I mean, this guy could have easily gotten to the second fuel island and wouldn't have been no problem. He was just too damn lazy and didn't want to walk to the damn fuel island. Walk to the truck stop from the second fuel island, I guess. I don't know, man. I mean, I know that new drivers do some pretty dumb shit out here. But, I mean, they're new. They got to learn sometime, you know, somehow or another. The only way to learn is by making mistakes. You know? And people's always bitching about the new drivers doing dumb shit and fucking shit up and all that. And I'm gonna tell you this, I've seen just as many 20 and 30 year old, 20 or 30 year experienced drivers do some dumbass shit too. I forgot to tell y'all about this. I about got into a guy that been driving 22 years up in Yakima, Washington when I was loading apples. He was in the dock next to me. He was in a 389 just like mine, except it was black. I mean, not that matters, but he was in the dock right next to me. He was on my passenger side, on this side here, backed into the dock. Well, they get done loading him. He gets the green light, goes in there and gets his paperwork, comes back out, and pulls up just a little bit because there wasn't nobody on his right side. That dock was open, and I'm on his left side. He pulls up a little bit, gets out of the truck, and goes back there to shut his doors. Well, he shuts his right side trailer door and goes to shut his left side door, and there's not enough room, you know, between my trailer and his. So instead of, he pushed the door back against his trailer, and instead of locking the damn, you know, hook so the door won't move, he just pushes it against his trailer, and I guess without thinking about it, he just walks back up and gets in the damn truck and starts pulling off, you know, to pull out in front of me to shut his door. Well, in the meantime, while he's doing that he wasn't seeing because he wasn't paying attention, he wasn't looking in his damn mirrors, you know, his damn door come open and was sliding down the side of my trailer. If it had got to the front of my damn trailer and opened up and would have scratched my truck, I'd have been pissed. It didn't scratch the trailer, but I blow the horn at him, and he finally sees it. And he slams on brakes and jumps out, and I jump out, and I go back and look at the side of my trailer and all that. And he said, I can't believe I done that. I've been out here 22 years and ain't never had nothing, ain't never put a scratch on nothing. You know? And I told him, I said, man, if you've been out here that long, you should have been paying attention to what you was doing. And I told him if he had damn, if that door would have scraped the side of my truck, if I'd have been there asleep or something and wasn't paying attention, he would have run that trailer at that door all the way down my trailer and then into my truck. You know? And I told him, damn, I would have been pissed. I mean, this truck, I mean, it ain't the best looking truck in the world, but it looks pretty damn good, you know? So, rookie drivers, new drivers ain't the only ones out here that does stupid ass shit. But all that crap at the Love and Monroe, that was, that whole thing was just uncalled for. You know? I mean, I don't know, man. It was just uncalled for. That driver could have easily gotten to the second pump. But, I mean, you know, the prime driver could have easily, you know, done like I done and come down to all the way towards the end and, you know, took his 30-minute break down there. I mean, but it's fine. Like I said, they went before it was there in the pumps. Yeah, that's right, because I was in the second to the last pump because the UPS truck was in the last pump. That's the reason why I wasn't in the last pump down there. But I'll take my 30-minute break in a minute in the damn fuel island. You know, in the middle of the night like this. Like I said, I wouldn't dare do it during the day. I'd find me a place to park during the day in a parking spot. I wouldn't do it during the day, but in the middle of the night, hell yeah, I'll do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, who you holding up besides some dumbass that wanted to pull behind the prime truck and then bitch at the prime driver like the prime driver doing something wrong? You know? I don't know. I'm sitting here waiting on my wife to wake up. I wasn't gonna, she would have come got me, but there ain't no need in her getting up out of bed and, you know, leaving the kids at the house just to come down here and get me. I mean, we ain't but 10 minutes from here, but so I'm just sitting down here waiting on her to get up. I'm gonna get in there and vacuum the truck out and put my Swiffer duster to the dash, clean it up, get it real good. I mean, it ain't dirty no way, but because I keep my vacuum down there beside the seat. And I keep my Swiffer duster, well, I showed you where my duster was, truck tour video. But all right, y'all be safe, and I'll holler at y'all at the while, y'all. Y'all watch out for folks, man. There's so many drivers out here that get so pissed off over dumb shit. But all right, y'all be safe. I'll talk to y'all later.